There you go. Here we are. We're together again.
Yeah. Assalamu alaikum. Taqwa Ahmad live with you again, but from Zoom ID. And no worries if it is Zoom or Facebook Live because our work is to connect the world from anywhere. So no worries. So we are here with dear Brenda, and we are going to tell her story to you guys and her achievements because she is an amazing woman, amazing lady. So we are sharing her story with you and her experiences of life with you. So, hi dear, how are you?
Hi. Hi, boy. It was a challenge to get us together this morning.
Thank God, finally we get live. But so, thank you so much first of all for joining us in, and thank you for your precious time.
Well, you're welcome.
I love you so much.
Well, I am honored, my dear, to be on a Zoom with you. And yeah, you are an inspiration to the world yourself.
Thank you so much for your kind words. And we all, my viewers, wanted to know about you. Who are you?
Who am I? Well, I'm just an ordinary, everyday woman, like all of the women that are in your village, all of the women around the world. I suffered from sexual abuse when I was a child, and that later affected how I looked at things and how I trusted people. I married a man that I probably really shouldn't have married, but I married him anyway, and that became a very dysfunctional relationship. I had two beautiful daughters from him, so I can't say that it was a mistake that I made. Otherwise, my daughters wouldn't be here. Later on, I divorced, and he was very emotionally, mentally abusive. And then he hired somebody to kill me.
Oh my God.
So, needless to say, it's a good story because I'm here.
So, how you get courage to face all these stuff?
I wanted to take something fundamentally negative and turn it into something positive. So I wanted to be able to share my story in hopes that it would give other people the courage to break down the silence that surrounds their things that have happened in the past. So I didn't necessarily want to do it for me. I wanted to do it for other people. And in turn, it helped me too.
Writing your own story, that what you face is so much tough to tell people what you suffered from and when it happens to you. So how you get the courage to write your own story?
I wanted to share what had happened to me in a positive way. I wanted to show people that even though bad things happen to us, we don't have to let those bad things define us. We can make different choices. We can turn all of the bad things into something positive. It's just how we look at it. You have spinal bifida, and here you are a cricket champion. You are an ambassador for peace. You are making changes in the world, and that's what this is all about. It's all about taking something that isn't exactly what you want in life and turning it into something more beautiful and learning from that and creating bigger things than yourself with that.
All right. So what response you get when you release your story to the world? What response you got?
What did it cost?
No, no, no. I mean to say that what response you get from the people when you share your story.
Oh, what do I get from? I'm really not too sure what I get from it. I know that I get joy in helping other people overcome obstacles. I get a lot of joy in seeing them change their lives from being sad and depressed into something more beautiful, where opportunities come to them where they can live a much better life. So I get a lot of joy in that.
Right. When your first book got published, when is your first book got published? When?
My first book got published in 2015. So I wrote my
Nice.
story. Yeah, I wrote my story probably 14 years before that. So 2001, I wrote my first story, but I didn't do anything with it. I just put it in my closet and left it. So 2015, I decided to make it public. Big step, making it public.
Right, right, right. You are a true inspiration for all the women,
Well,
for humanity.
thank you very much.
Really, you are a Wonder Woman.
Well, you are a very wonderful and beautiful young lady who is making huge difference in the world.
Thank you so much, dear.
You are welcome.
So, how many books you have written?
Oh my goodness. I have written 3 of my own books. I have been in 3 different anthologies, and then I created our own anthology with other people sharing their stories, which you are going to be an author in book number 3. So I have written 3 more books on top of that.
Yep. It's really an honor for me to share my story in your book, and I feel proud. I feel so proud.
Well, I am so honored that you are wanting to share your story in Sacred Hearts Rising, because this is what it's all about, helping people around the world share their stories. So I am honored.
Okay. Yeah, yeah, exactly. Me too. I'm also so honored. So why you choose this word, Sacred Heart? Why for your book? Why you choose this word?
Why did I choose Sacred Hearts? I think it's because it came down to a lot of different things, and we thought about the title, and we thought about how it could be, and all of our hearts are affected by traumas, by illnesses, by all of that sort of stuff. Our hearts are affected by what people say to us. Our hearts are affected by how people react to us. So I knew that I needed to have the word heart in there. And then we thought about, well, what is a heart all about? And a heart is sacred. It beats with life. And that's what we wanted the book to do. We wanted the book to be sacred. We wanted it to beat with the lives of all of the people who are sharing their stories. So then we created the word rising, because we wanted people to rise up from where they were at, to rise up from the abuse, to rise up from the trauma, and to live a better life. So it became Sacred Hearts Rising.
Okay, right. What can we? You know what? I am a peace promoter. You know very well, right? And for peace, I ask every person a question: that what can we do to promote peace in the world? So I'm asking this question to you: that what can we do to promote peace in the world?
I think in order for us to promote peace in the world, we have to understand one another. We have to break down the barriers of culture. We have to break down racism. We have to break down all of those things in order for us to have peace. And I think sharing stories that people fundamentally are affected by, whether it's illness or abuse, creates a change. And it opens up people's eyes to know that they're not alone. And one small step to create a change in sharing stories is a step toward peace, because now we start to understand each other and we're not different. No matter what our ethnic background is, the color of our skin, we are not different. We are all human beings.
Dear, I feel that social values are going to be finished. So, what can we do to promote social values in society? What can we do?
I think we have to just accept. A lot of people don't want to accept a lot of social values that are out there. A lot of people run by fear. A lot of people run by, I don't know, so therefore I'm afraid. So I think knowledge is key. I think that is one of the biggest things that we can do, is create a lot of knowledge and acceptance.
Right. Absolutely right.
Yep.
You are too courageous and too marvelous ladies.
Well, thank you. Well, we are kindred spirits, my dear.
Oh yeah, true. Even when I was a child, my parents just make a little bed for me, and they put me in the tray. I call that bed a tray because I can't sit even when I was a child. When I was little, I can't even sit. So they put me in the tray and they take me everywhere they are. Even they take me on the marriages, they take me on the uh, marquees and all that stuff, wherever they go. And mostly people got sick of it, that why are they taking their child so much everywhere? Why are they doing this? If she is distressed, let her put in her house and they come alone. Why they're taking her with them everywhere. So some people got sick of it. So I said, no worries. I don't know. Because people say, and their negativity turns me into positivity. And now then, when they see me on the computer, or I mean on the TV stations and on socially active, they said, yeah, this is our child, this is our inspiration, this is our this. I said, what?
Yeah. Well, I think because your family took you everywhere and
Yep.
and didn't hide you away because you had spinal bifida, I think that helped people accept it, because they seen that you were no different than them. You just didn't have the use of your legs, and you have a soul, and you have a mind, and you created the change, and your parents created that change, and because you were not sheltered, you were able to blossom, and people were able to blossom around you. And I think that was a beautiful thing.
Yep. God has made us all the same. So if there is any deficiency in ourselves, that is not from our side, that is from Allah's side. So why people are making difference that a person is disabled, this is this, and this is this? What is this? And why are people doing this? What do you think about it?
I don't know why people are doing it. I think fear.
Yep.
Fear is a big thing. People are afraid of change. People are afraid of something different. People are sometimes just afraid.
Yep. Right. I work for peace, and I saw many people fighting for their country, fighting for their religion and fighting for their like everything that is the matter of Allah and the person's own self.
Yep.
The people are fighting for that. So I was like get sick of it. That's why people are fighting for. They are getting their self, putting their self in non-concerned area. Love each other and like uh, fighting for your religion and fighting for the all things that are the matter of Allah and the person. These are the non-concerned area, and we are adding in the non-concerned area, not in the concerned area. Why is this?
Yeah, I think when people fight for religion, there's always going to be wars because everybody's religion is different. But in reality, we all pray to the same person, whether it's Allah or God or Buddha or whoever it is. We all are praying to the same deity in the world. So it shouldn't make
same creator.
Yeah, it shouldn't make any difference who we pray to. It should just make a difference of we are all human beings and we all have different cultures. We all have different religions. And we should accept and respect that. I don't agree with people warring, people killing people over religion. I don't think it's something that you need to die for. I think it's something that you need to respect.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, because this is a matter of Allah and the person. So why are we fighting this? For this?
Yeah. No, it's true.
Because life is too short to be angry all the time when there is actually happiness, peace, and love around us.
Yeah.
Right?
Well, we've been warring for centuries. I mean, when is it going to stop? Because obviously, what is the old saying? If you keep doing the same thing over and over, you're going to get the same results. So unless you stop fighting, nothing is going to change because it's just going to keep on doing exactly the same thing that it has been for centuries. Nobody wins.
Yep. Right, exactly. Thank you so much for your time. It's nice talking to you. I don't want to shut the conversation, but what can we do? So we will do a session again, session number 2.
Session number 2? Yeah. We'll do session number 2. I live way out in the country and I have lots of snow, so I think that's why our connection wasn't very good.
Oh, wow. Okay, no worries. When the snow got a little bit less, then we will do it. Okay?
We will redo it. So what I'll do is I will post this on my Facebook page for you to share with everybody, and we will talk again soon, my dear.
Right. So what message you want to give on my behalf to my viewers and as well as your viewers and whole world? What do you want to give message?
My message to everybody, for your viewers and mine, is that we are not different. You and I are very much the same. We have a heart and we have compassion, and I think if everybody lived their life in service of the better good, of trying to make the world a better place to be, then we would all be better off in the long run.
Right. Wow. Fantastic. So much energetic you are, and may Allah Almighty bless you.
I bless you too, my dear, and we will talk soon.
Inshallah. Thank you so much for your time once again. Take very much care of yourself. And guys, now I want to finish this in my words, in Urdu, my national language. And so can I, please?
All right. Okay.
So guys, ये होती है उम्मीद और ये होती है जिंदगी की फाइट जो इन्होंने लड़ी. आप लोगों को भी इनकी तरह बनना है और अपनी जिंदगी में जो भी नेगेटिव काम हो रहा है उसको पॉजिटिव वे में करना है और दूसरों को भी बताना है कि अगर ये आपकी जिंदगी में हो रहा है तो इसको आप कैसे ओवरकम कर सकते हैं। इस वीडियो को ज्यादा से ज्यादा शेयर कीजिए अगर आप कर सकते हैं, क्योंकि आपके एक शेयर से बहुत से लोगों के, बहुत से ऐसे लोग जो कि किसी के आगे कुछ नहीं बोलते, बस अपने अंदर ही वो दर्द दबा के रखते हैं, उनका दर्द हम इनकी बुक में लाने की कोशिश करेंगे और हम बहुत से लोगों को रिक्वेस्ट करेंगे कि अपने दर्द को ना दबाएं, उसको लोगों के साथ शेयर करें। आप हमारे साथ लाइव आए, आपका जो भी प्रॉब्लम है आप हमारे साथ शेयर करें, हमें इंशाल्लाह ताला आपको एक बेटर अपॉर्चुनिटी जो है वो दिलाएंगे। तो बहुत सारा ख्याल रखिएगा। टेक वेरी मच केयर ऑफ योरसेल्फ एंड प्लीज remember us in your prayers. Take very much care of yourself. God bless you. Allah Hafiz.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.